Welcome to Thrive Again, where you will be motivated to live again. Let's talk about love. Love should be a beautiful thing, right? A source of joy, connection, and mutual growth. But for some, love feels like a battlefield, especially for Black women. They face a unique struggle, a silent pressure that whispers in their ears, choose your own kind. This pressure isn't just a fleeting thought, it's a constant nagging presence. Society, with its judging eyes and unspoken rules, casts a long shadow on their hearts. But why? Why does society impose these invisible chains? Why is loving a white man so complicated? Why does it feel like navigating a minefield of expectations and prejudices? The world tells them it's wrong, that it's a betrayal. But betrayal to whom? To what ideals or standards are they being held? To their history, their community, their very identity? These questions are not just abstract, they are deeply personal and emotionally charged. The weight of these questions can be suffocating. It can feel like carrying an invisible burden that grows heavier with each passing day. It's a burden that many carry, unseen, unspoken. A silent struggle that often goes unnoticed by the world. This isn't just about romance, it's about acceptance, about belonging, about the freedom to love without fear. It's about breaking free from societal expectations and finding the courage to follow one's heart. It's about redefining what love means in a world that often tries to dictate it. It's about embracing love in all its forms and finding strength in vulnerability. So let's challenge these norms together. Let's create a world where love is celebrated, not judged. Where every individual feels free to love who they choose without fear or hesitation. History has a long memory. It holds on to the echoes of the past, refusing to let them fade into oblivion. It whispers its tales through generations, passing down stories of pain and resilience, of struggle and survival. These stories leave scars that refuse to fade, etched into the collective memory of a people. The legacy of slavery, of segregation, of oppression, casts a long shadow on interracial love. It is a shadow that stretches across time, affecting the present as much as it did the past. The pain of the past lingers, a constant reminder of the power dynamics that once defined relationships between Black women and white men. These dynamics were not just social constructs, they were enforced by laws and violence. It's not just ancient history, these wounds are still fresh. They are felt in the everyday lives of Black women who navigate a world that often sees them through the lens of these historical injustices. Even today, Black women face discrimination, prejudice, and microaggressions that cut deep. These are not just isolated incidents, but part of a larger pattern of systemic racism that continues to affect their lives. The trauma of the past intersects with the realities of the present, creating a complex web of emotions that can make love feel like a dangerous game. It is a game where the stakes are high, and the rules are often unwritten. Can love truly blossom in the shadow of such pain? It is a question that many grapple with, seeking to find a way to heal and move forward while honoring the past. Imagine being torn between the love you feel and the loyalty you hold. This is the reality for many Black women who dare to love outside their race. On one hand, there's the pull of their cultural roots, the deep sense of connection and shared experience with their own community. The history, the struggles, the triumphs, all woven into the fabric of their being. These roots run deep, grounding them in a sense of identity and belonging. On the other hand, there's the allure of love, the undeniable connection with a partner who happens to be white. Love knows no boundaries, no color lines. The heart wants what it wants, right? It seeks out joy, companionship, and understanding, often in the most unexpected places. But what happens when those desires clash with societal expectations and the fear of judgment from loved ones? The whispers, the side glances, the unspoken disapproval. It's a delicate balancing act, navigating between personal happiness and the weight of cultural responsibility. Each step is coupled with the potential for misunderstanding and conflict. Yet in this journey, there is also growth. Growth in understanding oneself, in challenging societal norms, and in finding a path that honors both love and heritage. Ultimately, it's about forging a new narrative, one where love and cultural pride coexist, where roots and romance intertwine to create a richer, more inclusive story. They walk hand in hand, but the world seems to stare. Those subtle glances, the raised eyebrows, the whispers just loud enough to hear. For interracial couples, especially those with a Black woman and a white man, public scrutiny can feel unavoidable. It's like an invisible wall separates them from the rest of the world. Sometimes the disapproval comes from within their own communities. Accusations of betraying their race, of seeking validation from the other side. Other times, it's the subtle racism from white communities, the uncomfortable jokes, the assumptions of inferiority. It's a constant battle for acceptance, a fight to be seen as simply two people in love, not a political statement. But wait, listen closely. Can you hear that? There's a shift happening, a subtle but undeniable change in the air. The world is slowly opening its eyes to the beauty of diversity, embracing love in all its forms. Interracial relationships are becoming more common, more accepted, more celebrated. People are starting to recognize that love knows no color, no boundaries, no limitations. The fight for equality, for representation, for acceptance is gaining momentum. Young people are challenging old norms, demanding a world where love is celebrated, not scrutinized. It's a slow process, but change is coming. Reclaiming love, a journey towards freedom. It's time to break free, to shed the weight of societal expectations and embrace the freedom to love whomever your heart desires. Black women, your happiness matters. Your choices are valid. Don't let fear dictate your life. Claim your right to love authentically and unapologetically. This isn't about forgetting your history or abandoning your roots. It's about recognizing that love can exist alongside cultural pride. It's about acknowledging the complexities of the past while creating a future where love is a source of strength, not shame. Embrace your truth, a call to authenticity. Live your truth. Don't hide your love. Don't silence your heart because of fear or societal pressure, even if it makes others uncomfortable. Your happiness is your own. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Love in its purest form is a beautiful, powerful force. It has the power to heal, to unite, to transform. Don't let fear dim your light. Love fiercely and inspire others to let God guide them to do the same. You are worthy, a reminder of your power. Remember your strength. You come from a long line of resilient women who have overcome unimaginable challenges. You are worthy of love, worthy of happiness, worthy of choosing your own path. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Your voice matters. Your experiences are valid. Own your narrative. Embrace your power. Thrive again. Love without limits. Love without fear. Love without apology. This is your birthright. Like and share this video because you can and will thrive again.